let's see. Perfect. I think we are perfectly in frame. All right, I'll give it a couple of minutes for everybody to flood on in. Hopefully this works because, again, as you see by the title, YouTube is crashing. So hopefully some of you guys can see this. We will see. But yeah, YouTube is indeed crashing. I was very confused because I just uploaded a video and like everything was saying that like my home screens weren't working, none of the recommended was working, none of the related, none of the featured stuff. And then it was saying like couldn't fetch channel data, so I was like, are you for real? What did I do something? Am I in trouble? Did I get banned? But no, that is not the case. So good to know that we're not banned, but also YouTube, please fix whatever is going on. I am wondering what's going on. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna give it a couple of minutes, let people flood on in. Hopefully people can see this. There's a chance people might not see this again because YouTube is crashing left and right, up and down, so who knows. But yeah, like I said, we'll just wait for a few minutes, let people flood on in, come in, join the live. It's 5 o'clock here in California, so whenever people start coming in, we'll go ahead and ask what time zone you're in. What time is it for you? Is it a different day for you? Are you in the future? We'll see. But yeah, like I mentioned, just uploaded a video, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check that out. Okay, it's a good idea to go check that out because it's a good little vlog. I talk about something that happened today. It was filmed today. It was short, but it was filmed today. So yeah. All right. And then if you hear anything loud in the back, that is my computer because I am monitoring this live from my computer. So my computer's a little bit loud, but for the most part, we should be fine. So, okay, we got some people. Okay, we'll give it like another minute or so. And then we'll get started. But we are gonna basically be doing a color this book live. That's kind of the plan. And as you can tell, it's a different coloring book than what we've been using. Spoiler alert, last night I filmed a new color this book and it was indeed in this book, not the Disney one. So a little spoiler, but I just got really tired of the other one and I just didn't want to do it anymore. I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to do it anymore, so I changed books. But okay. It looks like people are rolling on in. Okay, good. All right, sounds good. All right. So, hi everybody. Welcome to the live. Hey, Maddie. Yeah, welcome to the live. Like I mentioned, YouTube is crashing, so let's just go ahead and have a chill time. We'll be here coloring. Obviously, it's a brand new page. I got the markers, the gel pens over here to the side. So let's just get on into it. So how is everybody doing? Like we said, YouTube is crashing. So how are you dealing with that? Are you guys okay? I went onto the YouTube Reddit where there's a couple other content creators. And everybody was like, oh my God, were we banned? I thought I was banned. I was so afraid. And no, like I was literally also so terrified because I was like, am I banned? Like, what did I do? But no, it's literally everybody, creator and not. So it makes me feel better that it's not just me. But oh, what are the chances that okay, I was gonna say, what are the chances that the first gel pen we get is one that's literally faulty? But it looks like we're okay. But I'm so excited. I've never done a color this book live. I've always pre-recorded them, and then I always do like a voiceover talking about, you know, whatever is going on at the moment. So it's exciting to actually be able to do it live and you guys see me color, and the page comes to life in front of your eyes, and it's fun. It's fun. It's gonna be fun. But if you haven't, like I mentioned, I posted a video just before the live. Definitely go and check it out so you're up to date with what's going on. But the one big thing that's going on right now at the moment is, of course, my DCP stuff. As you may or may not know, again, watch the vlog, watch it. But I applied for the DCP, and today was my interview, and I think it went well. I think the interviewer really, we clicked, and I'm feeling very happy, very good, very confident. And she said I should be hearing back within like 2 to 3 weeks. So just gotta wait for that. But once it pops up in my inbox, we are booking our spot and we're going back to Florida. We are going back to Florida for the DCP. So that's gonna be very exciting. There's just one thing I really wish is that the DCP was still happening in California. It used to be in California, in case you guys didn't know. There used to be a Disneyland DCP, and it's gone. It's long gone. With COVID and everything, it's long gone. But I wish that it was still alive, because I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely do the DCP here, but that's just not the case. So a return to Florida, you know, move back to Florida. So, you know, it's exciting. It's exciting, but also it is sad a little, you know, because again, I do wish I could stay here. I could stay home, do everything here, but sometimes you have to spread your wings. You gotta go away in order to grow, you know? So it looks like back to Florida we go. Also, hi Jasmine, how are you? This is a really nice shade of purple, right guys? For some reason, I looked at it and I was like, it screams mushroom. As you can see, we're coloring a mushroom, but I saw it and I was like, you know what? It screams mushroom. All right, let me check on my end on my computer how everything's going. Okay, looks like we're all good. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. I'm happy too. I am, you know. I think this is always my destiny. I kind of feel like it always was. Like, I've been a big Disney person since birth, you know? And I've been going to the theme parks since I was literally born. Like, Disney is just such a huge part of me in my life. And I did the DCP the first time around. Obviously, I was sick, so it, the DCP didn't go probably as, I had wanted it to. But now I have the chance to go back and do it the way that I want to. And make a bunch of new memories too. And who knows? I mean, I want to, in the end, I want to work at Disneyland in California. But what's going on right now is that there's a hiring freeze because, again, I mentioned this before, people are not quitting their jobs. People are holding on to their jobs at Disneyland. They love their job. So because of that, there's like no openings, which is kind of crazy to think about because like you would assume there would be some, but no, not really. And any of the openings that do open up are like housekeeping, but we want you to have previous experience in housekeeping, or like the salons or the spas or something like that. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to, I can't. I don't have any previous experience in that. I've done other things. I've worked in other divisions of the theme parks, but not that. But yeah, turnover is really low, so they're just pretty much not hiring anyone. And they said, hey, maybe we'll have, a hiring spree in May. And I'm like, that's really far away. Like, I kind of can't really wait that long right now. So, DCP it is. DCP it is. And also, I miss my DCP friends. A lot of my DCP friends are now like full-time or part-time over there at Disney World. So it'll be nice to go back and to see everybody again too. And then also I have a lot of, friends from the DCP who they're originally from Florida. So they're just over there chilling. So it'll be nice to go back and, reconnect with them and talk to everybody and hang out with everybody. So I'm excited for that too. Also, I'm not afraid, like I've been taking obviously public transportation every single day since I moved back home. So I'm very comfortable with it. And with that means that I can do that over there too. So like, your girl is gonna make it to Miami, okay? When I'm over there, mark my words, I will have to visit Miami at least once. I'm really sad that I never went during my original DCP. It's not gonna happen this time. I'm gonna go. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it, okay? We're gonna make it to Miami. We're gonna make it to, I don't even know, like where else is another place that we can go to? I wanna go to Orlando proper. Oh, we should go to Universal. Yeah, we should go to Universal. We know we gotta make it out there to Universal. We gotta make it to Epic Universe. I wanna check out Epic Universe. I really wanna check out the How to Train Your Dragon area. That's gonna be really cool. And like filming a whole vlog out there, that's gonna be insane. They have a Super Nintendo World, which like we already have that here, but they're just like bigger, it's a bit different. So just checking that whole thing out would be really cool. I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of plans for when we go back. A lot. We got a lot. So that also, I need to wait until I hear back, did they accept me or not? I'm pretty sure that they are going to. And then we'll see when my arrival date is and everything. But should I stay at one of the resorts? That's what I've been thinking too. Because, like, I can fly in, and then I can stay at one of the resorts, or something like that. Obviously, I would love to stay at the Riviera. That would be my dream. But we'll see, you know? Only the time will tell about what is going to go on. But yeah, that is what's going on. So that was pretty exciting. Again, I think the interview went really well. I think my interviewer was really feeling, you know, my potential. So I think it went well. Okay, what do we think about the top of that mushroom? I think it looks good. I think it looks good, right? Okay. It does look good. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Maddie. Also, if anything is like lagging or if it's slow, definitely let me know. It's probably because of YouTube being slow and crashing. But if anything is affecting your viewing experience, let me know. But yeah. Okay, let's continue with this mushroom, okay? We'll continue with this mushroom and let's talk. So today, by the way, like I've been saying, I posted a video before this. So go and watch. But I finally went out today without a wig. I mean, it wasn't completely like wig. I mean, like not like it was wigless. We went wig free today, but I did wear a beanie, obviously. Today, of all days, is the day that people show back up to the gym after not seeing them for like literally a month. Like, you're kidding. You're kidding. I was like, seriously? I'm not caring, you know? I'm not caring about them. I don't care about them. Like, I've moved on. But also, it's like, seriously, fate? Seriously, world? Like, you gotta be kidding. I look like a hot mess because I am a hot mess. I look like trash because I am a little bit trash today. And then you send these people back in? Like, you're kidding. You're kidding. You're actually kidding. But that's like literally just my luck. That's literally what always happens. Oh my God, let me tell you. So I have tea. I have tea, okay? And this is work tea, okay? Work tea. So there's this dude at my work. And I think he's like my age, give or take a year or so. And he's creepy. He's so creepy. My work bestie and I asked her, I was like, hey, you know this person? And they were like, yeah. Well, let me tell you what's been going on. So, every time I come into work, this guy, if he's there, he's like staring me down. He is, you know, giving me a lot of attention, which I don't mind, right? But it gets to a point where you can read body language, you know, and you can read read the room. This guy was giving me some pretty bad vibes. His aura was like, you know, like it's not good. And I paid a lot of attention, okay? I was paying a lot of attention because I was like, I don't really like how this feels. Like, this is weird, but let's see what happens, right? So one day he comes in and then he asked me, he's like, hey, so like, when do you get off of work? And I'm like, because usually I work 12 to 4. I was like, oh, you know, like 4, like regular time. And he's like, okay, cool. Like, what are you doing after? And I was like, oh, I have things to do. Like, I have plans. And then he would continue to ask me that, like, every single shift. Like, oh, like, when do you get out? Oh, what you doing after work? Like, and I'm always like, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. One day, just a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, I want to say, I come into work and he's there. And he basically goes, can I get, like, do you use Instagram and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he was like, cool, let me, like, get your Insta. So he passes me over a sticky note. And then on the sticky note is like, you know, give me your Insta and everything. So I gave him my Insta, right? So he gets out before me, like an hour before me. And once I'm done with work, I check my phone. I see that he followed me. So I follow him back. And I noticed that my work bestie also follows him, right? So I was like, okay, okay. And then the next day, he unfollowed me. So I was like, okay, I'm going to unfollow you too, right? Like, you don't think I'm going to follow you. Like, hello? So, again, he unfollows me and I unfollow him too. And then, literally later that day, he refollows me. And I was like, huh? So did you like unfollow me by accident or like, you know, like what's going on? I don't think much about it. So I was like, okay, I'll follow you back. So I follow him back. And then, not even the next day, like same day, later that day, he unfollows me again. And I was like, what? What are you doing? You know what I mean? So he unfollows me. And then I was like, yeah, okay. So I unfollow him. By the way, the mushroom's done. And I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, he unfollows me, so I unfollow him. And then the next day, he follows me again. And I was like, oh, what? Like, what are you doing? And then, I kid you not, it's not a joke. He unfollows me again. And I was like, okay, this is weird. What is going on? Like, why do you keep doing that? So I stopped following him back, right? So every single time that he follows me, I just go, I'm not following you back. Like, I'm just not. So that's when I finally talked to my work bestie and I'm like, hey, girl, like, I noticed that you follow him and he follows you. So let me tell you what's been going on. He's been following me and unfollowing me like every single day for like the past 2 weeks. And every single time I come into work, like he's a little bit weird with me and like, what's going on with you? You know, like, you got any insight into this? And she was like, you know what? I actually have a story. Oh my gosh, I've been meaning to tell you, but like we haven't been like scheduled together. So now we're getting scheduled together again. And she's like, girl, let me tell you, like, I have so much to tell you. So basically, he did the same thing with me, but he was like outright like, hey, you want to go on a date and like stuff like that. And and this is funny because my work bestie is gay. So she literally was like, oh, you know, like, I don't swing that way, I'm sorry. And then since then he's like stopped pursuing her, if you will. But I told her, I was like, he's being creepy. Like, every single time I come into work, he like creeps me out. He's a little bit too like attentive to what I'm doing. Like, I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. So she was like, okay, we'll keep an eye on this guy, and like if anything, like we'll tell our managers that, hey, like this guy's giving us the creeps. Like we're uncomfortable with this guy who we work with. You know, he's pretty much hitting on both of us. We don't like it. So maybe a couple days go by, and now it's this week. And he has not followed me or anything like that. Like he stopped doing all of the madness. Earlier last week, last week, he followed me again, and I was like, oh my god, we're doing this again. So he followed me, then he unfollowed me. He followed me and unfollowed me. And then I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna block you. So I block him. And since then, he has been blocked. So yeah, he's blocked. He is not gonna be doing that anymore. And he was supposed to, I worked on Monday, and he actually was a no-show. So he literally didn't even show up to work on Monday. It was a no call, no show, because he didn't give like any heads up, like, hey, I'm not gonna be showing up. He just didn't show up. So he didn't show up, and tomorrow I work, and he is on the schedule with me. So he's supposed to be coming into work tomorrow. And if we're working together, I'm literally gonna confront him and be like, hey, like, why are you being weird? Why are you being like a creep? Like, you're really weird. Please stop being weird. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. But yeah, that's the little story of that guy from work. He's been a bit creepy, and my work bestie also was experiencing that, but she's good, you know, she's gay, so he was like, okay, never mind. So yeah, that's what's been going on at work. Man, men are just such a interesting specimen. But speaking of which, where is everybody at Disneyland? I've been waiting to meet my Disney man, and I can't find my Disney man. Where are they at? Where are they at? Everybody else is out here meeting their Disney men, and I'm like, okay, so what about me? What about me? I want my own Disney man. Like, what the heck? And like, I love Marvel. I love Marvel. It's my favorite. And I like some parts of Star Wars, you know? So like, where's my Disney man? Where he at? I need to put myself out there more. I will say that I'm working on it. I was thinking of starting this new like series called like Becoming That Girl. And I think something that I've always struggled with is just like my confidence. Like I have always been confident. It's just like actually putting my confidence out there for everybody to see, you know? Because I've always like struggled with this, like, oh, am I good enough? You know, am I pretty enough? Am I, you know, like all of that. So I think right now is like a really good time in my life where I can focus on that and like be that girl. You know what I mean? So I think that's something that I really want to kind of focus on, especially since, you know, I will be turning 24 this year. Like, I gotta get it together. You know, like I gotta get it together. And speaking of which, it's kind of crazy that I'm gonna be 24. 24 was always my like dream year. By 24, like at 24, I wanted to be married. I wanted to have kids at 24, you know? Like, I pretty much just wanted everything set in place and everything to have, you know, kind of been figured out by 24. I'm nowhere near that. No, I'm nowhere near that. But, you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I guess working on it leads me to moving to a different state. It's kind of crazy, though, that this is like where it has led me to. I can't even believe that I'm actually going to be going back to Florida. Like, never ever in my whole life did I ever imagine I would live in that state. And I did it for 8 months, and we're going to be going back for who knows how long this time around. It's just interesting, you know? Like, I don't know. I just never envisioned myself out there, you know? It's not something I ever envisioned for myself, but hey, things happen, and here we are, you know? So that's just how life works. Okay, I chose this color, and now I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know if I want to color this or if we should color the blanket. What do you think? Let me know. Should we color the mushroom thingy or should we color the blanket? I don't know. I'm conflicted, people. Let me know. Okay, Jasmine says blanket. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, I guess we're doing the blanket. Maddie says blanket too, so thank you, you two. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we'll go with the blanket. Okay. Oh, you guys, I really need a table. I'm mad at myself for not having bought that, like, foldable tray table thing at Target, like, a month ago. I should have bought it. I should have bought it because now I need it. And they don't even have it anymore, which is frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, things go so fast. If you see something that you want, buy it, because it's not going to be there next time you go. That's literally the motto of, like, where I work as well. Like, we have all these things, and hey, if you don't buy it when you see it, it's not going to be there next time. Trust me, it's not going to be there next time. So I should have kept that with Target and everything else too. But, oh well. Also, if you guys can hear, it is indeed raining. It is indeed raining. Yesterday was literally the worst day ever. I was soaking wet yesterday. It was raining yesterday, and people are so rude, okay? Like, they literally splashed me like 10 times. I'm so happy that I wasn't vlogging yesterday, because if I was, my camera would have been absolutely ruined. Like, it would not be with us anymore. It would be resting in damage. It would. But yeah, yesterday people were so rude. Like, you know, like when there's a bunch of water on the curb and everything, and then like a car goes by and then all of that water like hits you. Yeah, that happened to me like 10 times, and it's not a joke. You're probably like, oh, you're joking. No, I'm actually not. I'm not. People were literally doing that. People were literally doing that, and it was awful. It was horrible. I literally was like, are you serious? Like, you see that I'm standing there, and then you drive by and you purposely drive in that stuff to do that. Like that's awful. That is literally awful. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. And then I was at work and it took forever for my pants to dry. When I got home, my pants still weren't fully dry and I just ended up doing laundry because I was like, I can't. And then remember my pants that I wore to Disneyland, everybody, that I, bled through? I washed those as well. And I have to wash them again because it's stained. Like, it didn't really come out. So now I'm like, great. Now my pants might be ruined and they're brand new pants too. So I think I don't know, like, do I need to buy like a whitening pen or something? Or I don't know, like I gotta get it out somehow. But I'm gonna wash it again and see if that takes the stuff out. I don't know if it will, I don't know if it won't, but it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. But for right now, I can't wear them because, I mean, it's pretty obvious what happened to them. So just gotta hope that the next wash takes that out. But yeah. All right. I am going to pose a question. I'm gonna post a question and I want you guys to answer. Okay? What's your favorite let's see. Okay. Tell me, do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Is it there? Do you see the question? It should be like right here. Boop, right here. Okay. What is your favorite energy drink? What? Jasmine says Alani. Okay. I think it like translated it weirdly. But that's okay. Okay. Alani. Okay, so both of you say Alani. Okay. Okay. Twins. No, wait, no. Triplets. Or triplets. Okay. Triplets. We all love the same drink. Oh, you guys, there's this guy that I watch. He posts things on Instagram, TikTok. His name's Hungry for Munchies. I love him. He's hilarious. And right now, that reminded me of he has this saying where he's like, I don't even drink. And that's what that reminded me of right now. I know, so random, but that's what it reminded me of. I don't even drink. Okay, I'll leave the question up for anyone else who pops in. I'll leave the question up for a few more minutes. But yes, what is your favorite energy drink? So, my answer is, yes, it's Alani. But it's also Bloom. No way, don't tell me that I ran out of ink. I barely started using this. That's unbelievable. Oh, thank goodness. As I was saying, it's Alani and it's also Bloom. Specifically, you guys, who watch my channel, you guys know it's the Bloom Crisp Apple, but then it's also the Alani Nu Cotton Candy. I think I've decided that is my go-to. That is my number one. They're both like my number one. I love Strawberry Sunrise, but I think Cotton Candy is better. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I think Cotton Candy is better. So, that's just me. Okay? That's me. But there are a couple that I really, truly, genuinely dislike. And hey, I love Alani Nu. I love them. I love the brand. But I can't lie that there are some that are not good. Specifically, the cherry twist, I think is what it's called. That one's awful. And so is the Hawaiian shaved ice. Like, those ones are so ridiculously strong. Like, the flavor is so strong. But also, it's so, like, it just tastes so fake. And it really throws me off. It throws me for a loop, and I don't like that. So, I don't like those two. Another one, there's quite a few Celsius ones that I don't like. Again, for the same reason. They just taste so fake. I'm trying to remember what they're called. I think it's like the entire Vibe series. I think that's what those are called. The Vibes. I don't like those. And then, let's see. I don't like Red Bull. I don't like any of them. I haven't had one Red Bull that I think tastes good. Okay, I'm gonna take the question off the screen. But, yeah, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. I just think they taste weird. And then another one that I don't like is what? Monster? That's the other one. I don't like Monster. I like Ghost if they had it in small doses. Because I think the 16 ounce is too much. And it's just such a potent, like, drink. It becomes too much. Which is why I don't drink them. So I wish they sold them in smaller cans because that would be great. Like, even just taking it down from a 16 to a 12, you know, would be great. I think if they did that, that would be really, really great. And I would personally buy more. But, yeah, I think it's just too much. It's too much liquid. It's too much everything. So, don't really drink those. Let me see what else. Obviously, I love Bloom. The only one that I don't really like is the peach mango. That one was my favorite at first too. But something about it, I don't know, it just like, I don't know, there's something about it that just really throws me off and I don't like it. So, maybe they can fix their formula and then we'll be like chill, we'll be good. You should do that. Look, guys, this thing is literally dying. And we've barely just started using this thing. Insane. Hello? Like, you're gonna die on me and we barely started using it. Like, be for real. But yeah, so that's my verdict. So those are my favorites. But I love a lot of them, so can't really complain. But when it comes to, let's see, let's move on. Let's go to protein bars. I think I am now a converted Built Puff Bar lover. I think that's my number one. Before, for a long time, it was Bear Bells, but I think Built Puff definitely takes the cake. They won me over. They won me over. They really did. I really, truly, genuinely think, like, I'm their biggest fangirl. Like, I love the Built Puff bars. I had one yesterday. I actually had a Bear Belt and a Built Puff yesterday at work. It was very delicious. But right now, you know what I've really been getting into? It's the Magic Spoon. The protein treats that they have. They're kind of like the crispy squares from Kind, but like their version. Or I guess technically Magic Spoon came first. Those ones I'm really into. I actually had one earlier. It was like my last thing of the day. I literally have the wrapper here with me. Literally, let me show you. I literally have the wrapper with me. It's this one, the Magic Spoon protein treat. Yummy. Oh, and speaking of the energy drinks that we were talking about, I also had the cotton candy. But I've been really getting into those. And I fall down a rabbit hole on TikTok. I always fall down a rabbit hole on TikTok because like people have those ads of like, oh, buy this, you get 50% off on this purchase. It's like cheaper to buy this here than like in the stores, which I don't ever listen to that crap. But they just come across my thing. And that's how I find out about like new flavors and different new launches and everything like that. And I'm just out here like, can they please send me like a PR package? I always post them in my my videos. Like, trust me, I can help them. I can help you guys. Like, I'm literally always posting you. So just, you know, give me a little something and I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I mean, we're already fine. But like, I'm just saying, I can help. Plus, they can send me like, you know, like, hey, they dropped a new flavor. Here's a little 4-pack of the new flavor. Like, it's not gonna hurt them. I really want to work with a brand, if you couldn't tell. It would be a dream come true if like Alani did something, or like Bloom, or even like Bear Bells or Built Puff, or like Catalina Crunch. Oh my god. Or Magic Spoon. Like, I would die. Literally, even Extra Gum. I think Extra Gum should reach out to me because I chew too much gum. So they should definitely talk to me because I'm literally like the #1 consumer of gum. I swear to God. I swear. I have too much. I have too much. Oh my gosh. We're actually doing quite a lot, you guys. I mean, look at this. We started from nothing and now the page is like a decent amount of the way done. I also really like the colors we've chosen. I think they're really cute and pastel-y and cute. They're cute and pastel-y and cute. See, I'm telling you, YouTube crashed and people don't see that we're live. Apparently, YouTube has been down for a couple of hours, or like, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I am not YouTube, but if I was, I would be ashamed that we failed this much. It would be shameful. It's shameful. It's shameful. It really is. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? What do we think? That looks good. Thank you. Okay, I've been live for 50 minutes. I think we'll make it an hour and then we'll tap out. How does that sound? How does that sound? Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Let's see. What can we get started on? I don't want to be like basic, but should we just color the grass? I feel like we should just color the grass. Let's do... I mean, we're doing pastel-y colors, so let's just stick with the pastel. So let's go with this green. Hopefully it's not a bad green, though. Oh, it's a very light green. Well, we're going for it. Tomorrow's video is going to be a color this book, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's going to be a color this book. And it's actually the page that comes after this one. That's why there's a page between them, because I don't want anything to bleed through to the other one. Because the other one is going to be our color this book page for a little while. But I will say that I really enjoyed what I did with the page. I think it looks really good. And I'm happy for you guys to be able to see it, because I think it turned out really well. And I can't wait to like continue doing it, because it looks so good. Like, I get very frustrated because I always have like a vision of how I want things to turn out, and when they're just like the slightest bit off, I get really frustrated and I get upset, you know. And the colors that I chose for the other page look really good, and I was like, okay, good, because trust me, I would have been pissed off easily and then just gotten that and thrown it away and be like, you know what, we're just gonna throw this whole thing away. But it turned out well, and I can't wait for you guys to see it, because I genuinely think it looks really good. So, yeah. I'm telling you, this is a very pastel-y green. Very pastel-y, but we're working with it. We're working with it. Oof. All right. I will pose one more question for everybody. Who is your favorite YouTuber, or what's a channel that you like watching? Because I'm always looking for new people to add to my roster of like who I want to watch. And my roster is pretty solid. You know, like I know who I like to watch. I feel like my roster is pretty solid. Like, it's got my niche and everything down to the T, but I do like seeing what other people like watching. So, you know, let me know. Who is it that we like to watch? Let's see. You, of course. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's actually really nice. Okay. For me personally, I love Timmy's Takeout. I love watching his channel. He makes me laugh every single time. He's hilarious, and that's where I get kind of a little bit of inspiration for like some of the things that I say. Like when I go, men, 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 that's from him. He inspired that. He did that. So like whenever I go, men, 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 it's because of him. It's his fault. We only have Timmy to blame. Only Timmy. Timmy's the reason for this. He has rotted my brain. And then also whenever I go like, right, that's also because of him. He taught me his ways. Okay, so it's his fault. It's his fault. Timmy did that. But okay, no, seriously though, if you are looking for new YouTubers to watch Timmy. Watch Timmy's Takeout. He's hilarious. And then as you guys know, I also love watching Julian and Logan. They are literally my spirit animals. They're the best. I guess I have a very specific niche, I would say. Like, I need to laugh. I need to watch something that's gonna make me laugh, or like something. I always like a bit of comedy. So I think that for that reason, they're very much so like my favorites. But also because they fall into this like niche, they mix comedy with other things that I like to watch. Like, for example, Timmy, he goes to the theme parks, he goes to Disney World, he goes on Disney cruises. Like, he's that guy. But he's hilarious, you know, and he does food reviews and stuff like that. So Timmy is amazing, genuinely. And then same goes for Julian and Logan. Like, they do food reviews, they do crazy things, and I just love watching them. So I love all of them. I will say though, there is a YouTuber who I used to really love watching, and they've been pissing me off as of late. I will not lie. It's the channel name is Paging Mr. Morrow, and he does like Disney vlogs. He lives over by Disney World, and like he's been pissing me off lately because I don't want to cause any drama, but like it's just some of the things that he says in his vlogs. I'm like, are you like serious right now? Are you like, do you hear what you're saying? Like, you can't be serious. You're like older than me. You know what I mean? Like, you're older than me. You're like 35 or something, or like 40. I actually don't know how old he is, but I'm like, how can you be saying stuff like that? Like, you need to stop, take a moment, breathe, check what you're saying, and then come back. Because you like it, like there's just some things where I'm like, are you serious? Like, you're not checking what you're saying before you say it? Seriously. Like, it's just frustrating. So he's been frustrating me a lot, and that's why like I don't really like to watch him anymore, because he's been frustrating me and pissing me off. And like, I don't like to get frustrated and pissed off when I'm watching something that I'm trying to like relax, you know? So he's been, honestly, I'll be honest, a lot of that area has been upsetting me. A lot of that niche, like, people have been just like upsetting me, and it's not okay. So I've honestly taken a bit of a step back from those types of videos, like watching them personally, because again, I'm just like getting upset and frustrated, and I just don't need that, you know? I just don't need that. So that's just my little rant about him and a couple others. But what do we think? I think it looks pretty good, and we're about to reach that minute mark. So thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the live, a Color This Book live. Can you believe it? I can't. I never thought that we were gonna do one of these. But like I mentioned, I did post a video, a vlog right before I went live, so definitely go and check that out. And then tomorrow's video is gonna be a Color This Book. Hopefully YouTube will be back up and running like as it usually is within the next hour or so. But yeah, thanks for watching this live, and I will see you guys hopefully soon with another live when YouTube is not down and broken. Okay? Bye.